So I guess we'll want to do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Showcase featured items. Right. Okay. So yeah.
And then hopefully it should. There we go. Hangouts on air, Crispin. So if you share your screen, you're now on air. If you press the square share screen symbol, which is the one halfway down, sorry, the second one down on the left, and then click on something to share. It doesn't really matter what you're going to share on the screen. Oh, I can hear you now as well. So hang on.
Right.
So once you share your screen.
So hang on. Share the content of your screen. Choose what you'd like to share. Entire screen, Google Plus Hangouts.
So let's say you're in PowerPoint, you can share to just shows PowerPoint, so that if you accidentally click on something, it suddenly shows your background desktop. It won't bother showing it, unlike other softwares that show everything.
Okay. So I'm sharing just the deck. Is that right? The right thing to do?
Yeah, that's cool. So share that, and then what I'm just going to do is cancel the hangout on there that I'm on. And then hopefully you can see my screen, and this is what people will see on the day. So it's about a minute and a half, well, about a minute delay behind. Well, between 30 seconds and a minute usually. There you go, you can see your screen. So if you look at my go-to webinars, my join me screen, if you hit F5 to play your deck, yeah, well you can see, I can see your screen, and if I turn the volume, you can see my screen, this is what we want to see on the day. So it's about delay. See how it's a bit behind.
Right, okay.
It's working every time.
So
what you would usually do is you'd jump into Google Hangouts, you would click share screen, with that before pressing start broadcast, you'd obviously get your slide deck ready, and then you'd press start broadcast.
right.
And you can invite people to your Hangout. So it's the days that you're doing it with, you'd invite them to your Hangout, and then you'd obviously be voice on the call. I will show you how to do that quickly. So it works perfectly fine. It's just very slightly more complicated than going to webinar where you just jump on and invite the person.
So what I've probably been pretty thick here, but what I don't get is what we appear to be doing is just running a Google Hangout. So where does the stealth seminar come in?
So if you look at my screen,
oh, there's your screen. God.
Okay, I'll show you the experience that everyone will get. Still seminar control panel. So, have you seen my screen now?
No, I'm not sure I can. Hang on.
It's that web link, the join.me/660. I can always tell it again to you if you need to log in.
I think that must have dropped out or something.
I've sent you the link again, so just click on it when you get it on your email.
Hmm. Right, okay. Right, I can see you in glorious Technicolor.
So, right, cool. What you have on the day, on the link, they get a page that looks like this. They put in their name, and then put in their password, their email address, and then they hit submit. And then, by the power of technology, in a few seconds, your YouTube Hangouts will appear.
So basically, for all these people who've registered, we open up online meeting now and we invite them via that, do we?
No. So they will have to link to online meeting now.
Right.
We've already been sent to start the confirmation. They'll get a confirmation 24 hours before and a confirmation 15 minutes before the webinar starts.
Okay.
So what you would do is you'd go to Google Plus. I would suggest you and I get on 15 minutes before. I mean, you guys should be able to self-manage this in the future, but for the first one, you'd open up Google Hangouts, you'd click the Create Live on Air part, and then when it's loaded up, you'd hit share your screen, and then you click on Start Broadcast, and then basically at the correct time, online meeting now, which is Stealth Seminar by any other name, basically will go from a holding page and it will reload the page and it will display the page as it is now. So you can see, I can see your slide deck.
Right.
Because that's the bit you're sharing. And obviously if you start being presenting and in the presentation mode for the slide deck, then we would be seeing the presentation.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
I'm happy to jot down some instructions for you to see you can kind of visit them on Monday or over the weekend.
Okay. So if I was trying to run this now,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm being dim, but
effectively 15 minutes before is the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Jump on, click create event. I'll be on the call with you. Ping me the YouTube link. I'll shove that into Self Seminar, and then all you do, if you can see my screen, would be doing this. You hit Start Hangout.
So then, how do I get into presenter mode and all that stuff?
It's already in presenter mode. So you hit screen share your whatever screen it is that you want to share. Hit F5. Point slide, way of starting a PowerPoint slide, and then off you go. So, for example, if you hit presenter mode now,
yeah,
you won't be able to see it because the screen will go. But if you press presenter mode, I'll just confirm that I can see the presenter mode on my side.
So I've done that on the PowerPoint thing that I thought I was sharing, but all I can now see is my PowerPoint screen.
Yeah, so give it a second and it'll catch up with itself. There you go, I can see you've pressed it now on the screen, and it's loading, and I'll just confirm that it's... No, I haven't done what I expected. Interesting. Okay, so go back to screen sharing. So come out of that. This is where we just need to test it. Go to the YouTube Google Hangouts bit. Go into screen share, click on entire screen.
So go to screen share.
And share entire screen is the first option. You found that option?
I saw it before, but now all it's prompting is all the various screens I've got rather than.
So the first one at the top left. So when you click on screen share, the very top left-hand one should say entire screen underneath.
No, well it did, but it's now saying screen 1.
Oh, have you got dual monitors?
Yeah, hang on.
If you're on 2 monitors, say your laptop and then an external monitor, select whichever one the presentation will display on.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. Entire screen. Right.
Cool. And then go into your presentation, and then I'll just confirm that I can see it from my end. It's about 30 seconds to a minute delay. So go in a few seconds. Still can't see anything. All I can see is a picture of you from your Google Plus image. If you hit escape for a second, Crispin, should it pop up back up to your screen? I'm just trying to figure out what if you come out and present tonight.
Okay. What can you see your end?
So I can see a picture of the round Google Plus picture.
Okay,
your
right.
profile picture.
Right. Right. Is that working now?
Let's have a look. Give it 2 seconds. No, it's still a picture of you. I can see your oh, there you go. Now I can. I can see a screen and a screen and a screen and a screen. So if you go to PowerPoint.
Yeah.
And then hit play for the presentation. Or hit the little present to mode button.
Right. I've done that.
My screen is just showing you pressing the button right now. Yeah, but I can now see your notes on the right and your slides, so that's presented, so I can't see the actual presentation.
Right. Okay. I've just changed the slide. Can you see? You can just see the notes bit, can you, rather than the slide as well?
No, I can see the slide with the like miniature next slide at the top.
Right. Okay.
Slide, and then I can see the notes underneath.
Right. Okay.
So I'm guessing you've got the presentation on another screen, maybe?
Yeah. Okay. Let me take that off. Right. Try that. Right. Now what can you see?
Give it a few seconds and a few seconds behind. It's just reloading. It now looks, you can see, agenda with this little black slider on the top right side with no notes written underneath it, with the presentation behind it somewhere.
Okay. Right. Well, how do we overcome that then?
So, let me have a look. PowerPoint, Google Hangouts. Presenting a PowerPoint using Google Hangout. Here we go. Right. Have a quick look at this. Oh, in the invite bit at the beginning with public, if you invite Dave directly, just then. That's not helpful, Mr. Google. New pop-up window, launch the window, screen share. All it's saying is select the PowerPoint window when you so when you screen share, select the PowerPoint window.
Okay, so I've just done that. See what that gives you in.
Okay, a few seconds behind, so I can just see you click on that on the. So it came up with the option for PowerPoint, yeah?
Well, it showed various screens that I had opened on my thing, and I selected the PowerPoint one. But
okay, and then if you hit the presentation button.
Yeah. In PowerPoint, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay, it's just catching up. I saw you resized your screen. Alright. That's a little bit behind. I'm still a few seconds behind. So just to confirm, just so I'm not making sure I'm not saying the wrong thing, you've clicked on the mode where it presents it.
Yeah.
So you should have the presenter on your screen and the full display on the other screen.
Which, no, all I've got now, because I haven't got a monitor or anything. I've just got the slide view. So if you're seeing what I'm seeing, it's just a slide that says agenda.
Yeah, I can't see it full screen. Hang on, let me just refresh it just to make sure that it's not massively blind. Yeah. So all I can see is PowerPoint on your screen, so it's not in presenter mode. All I can see is the word agenda and the slide agenda inside the PowerPoint actual application. The slides listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the left.
Yeah, well, I've just come out of presenter. Now I've gone back into presentation. So all I can see now is just the single slide. Yeah.
Oh, bloody technology. Right. So just when you click on it on the screen. No, I can see PowerPoint. Oh, wonderful. If you hit, you're on Windows, aren't you? If you leave presenter mode there, don't hit escape, hit Alt Tab, and see if you can tab back to Google Plus. Hangout.
Yep.
And then click share screen. Does it show the full presentation as one of the options now?
Well, it's showing the it's showing PowerPoint on the screen.
Are you on a single screen at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah. No, bollocks to it all.
Now all I can see is an image of your Google Plus profile. Oh, there you go. Now I can see share screen. Oh no, now it's video.
The thing that, even assuming that we managed to get this to share properly, what worries me about this is first of all the delay, because it's a fairly significant delay, isn't it?
It's about a minute. Yeah. Up to a minute. Between 30 seconds and a minute.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here rabbiting away, going right here, and then every time I press it, I've got to wait a minute for people to catch up.
Well, no. Well, I mean, the way that I usually have seen webinars run using self-seminar, if they're hybrid or live, although I've never done one, is people say, I'll wait for questions at the end. So they just prattle through it like they are just presenting. And then they leave it to the end for questions. Because obviously when people text type in there and you get them directly to you, we need to test that as well. What it will, you can obviously respond. And it will look almost real time. I mean, this is why I wanted to test it, because self-seminar can do it, but I've never run one.
Right. Okay. So
it depends if you were expecting this to be, fully interactive with people stopping you as you're presenting, or whether it's Q&A at the end or.
Right. So you're saying, as far as they're concerned, they will be getting it in what they think is real time. So the slides and the voice will be synced. They're just 30 seconds after I've actually done the talking and clicking.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Right. So, how do I get this bloody thing to present then?
That's what I'm just about to Google again. Google Hangout. PowerPoint.
Now up top here, I've got a thing, green bar, you are screen sharing, stop, or present to everyone.
Click on the present to everyone.
You are screen sharing and presenting to everyone. Right.
Are you in presentation mode for
Yeah,
PowerPoint at the moment?
yeah, I've just gone into that.
Give it a second to catch up.
Should be a single slide saying why you can't ignore video.
So I've just seen you click on it on the screen. That's how far behind it is. It's about 30 seconds behind. And nothing changed.
Could that be something? Could that be something to do with my display settings?
It seems to be a problem with Microsoft PowerPoint 2013 by looking at it.
Right.
Someone says the only way I've worked out how to get around it with Microsoft Office 2013 is to turn the PowerPoint into a PDF and have that open and then click to display that only, so that the PDF is visible and you click on the share left, although you can't get animations unless you've got any animations or videos to show. Or have you got animations and video?
I think we will have video, yeah.
Okay. Let me see if there's a workaround.
Or do iOS want me to save it as an earlier version?
Hang on a second. Right, someone's got a hint and tip. Right, tip. Cheers. Just have a look at something myself. This is why I wanted to have this call, as you can appreciate. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Interestingly, you have the screen. So what options do you have? Does it say
Right.
entire screen or PowerPoint when you click share entire screen?
What I've done just now, just in case it makes any difference, is I've saved it as a 97 to 2003 version.
Okay.
And I've now put that into presenter mode.
Let me just go and have a look. So your mouse is just clicked it. No, it's not the file version, it's the version of PowerPoint you have.
Right.
That people seem to have problem with. There must be a way around this. PowerPoint 2013 Google Hangouts on Air. How to make an online presentation with Google on Air using PowerPoint. Okay, so apparently there's a SlideShare app for Google Hangouts, an online presentation. Let's have a look what the hell that is. SlideShare. Oh no, there's an online presentation, sorry, it's just stuff under all SlideShare. Right? Same. This is hugely frustrating. Oh, okay, here we go. So number one, click on in PowerPoint. Click on slideshow.
Yep.
Then number two, click on set up slideshow. And then you have the show type, and you want to click the second one down called browse by individual window.
Browse by individual window. Yep.
Yeah, click on that one.
Okay.
And then click screen share, and then PowerPoint slide. Well, whatever the PowerPoint is.
Okay.
Then then you've done that. Then go into presentation mode.
Right.
So it says make sure the presentation is set to browse by an individual window, and then click OK. Prepare your presentation to be shared by clicking the bottom right hand with the slideshow. When you go through instructions above, blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm just reading the other bits and pieces. Oh, no. Open the green screen share. Many people only use one screen when hosting a Hangout. I want to share a PowerPoint presentation. Please make sure the steps to ensure that when you share the presentation, you do not get the slides. Showing all left of the screen to the presentation appear in a movable window. So, yeah, there you go. I can see the whole screen.
Woo. Right.
You can't imagine video.
Yep.
Do you want to do a quick timing test to see how long it takes? Let me just see what the delay is.
Okay.
And if you, hang on, I'll put them up here. I'll put some screenshot of this here as well. Okay, so saying something, if you say something, we'll click on go to the next slide. Tell me when, and then I hit the start button, and we'll see how rapid long the delay is.
Okay, I'm going to click the next slide now.
So currently I can see it's huge and it's growing. That's what I can currently see.
You should be able to see people share video.
So you're in it. Get there. 30 seconds exactly. 30.06 seconds.
Okay.
So it's 30 seconds delay.
Right. So basically what we're saying is that I'll have to run the slideshow, which is
basically when you go into Google Hangouts, you know it says do you want to invite someone?
Yep.
You would invite Dave there and the public. So he would be an individual participant, and then it would be the public. The public is the feed that will get to say himself seminar, and he will get an email to come and join you. So you just need to make sure that he has Google Hangouts up and running and working before Tuesday. What I would suggest is either agree 15 or 20 minutes before. You'll jump on, you'll get it open, you'll invite him, he'll get the link. He gets on it, you pop the link to me, I'll make sure that everything's set up for the seminar, and then you present. If you wanted to try a test run now, you can invite me to your Hangouts, your Google Hangout if you want.
Right. But that...
At the top of the screen there's an invite people. If you click on send invite as and then type in my email, daryl@syro.co.uk, or send me the link, either or.
Where's the invite people?
So if you hover over the Google thing, there's a little plus button at the top next to the microphone symbol.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry, yep, okay. Okay.
Yeah, then I should get an email. Through in a second. Google's not very fast today. There we go. Google Plus.
So now I'm on there with you.
Right. So,
theoretically, if I hang up this call on you now and plug in my headphones to the computer, we should be able to have a conversation. So I'm going to hang up on you now and just quickly use the computer.
okay.
Right. Hi, Crispin. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Cool. So this is how it would happen with Dave.
Right. So I guess I should be on my headphones too for the purposes of clarity.
Yeah. Let me just...
Now, my laptop doesn't have video. Does that matter for the purposes of this webinar?
No, because unless you want to show your face on the webinar, there isn't a need to. I mean, the only reason why people do sometimes is to have a face-to-face conversation afterwards, answering the Q&A backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Okay.
So effectively, it's just like having a normal Google Hangout, but you're broadcasting.
Right, okay. So now you're on, you can do the talking, but you can't actually control. I can't hand over control to you, can I?
I don't believe so.
No, okay. But of course, because you're in there, you're hearing me real time, so
Yep.
I'm going to sneeze now. Hang on.
Bless you.
So but I guess visually, will you get real time visuals on when I'm changing slides, or will there be a 30-second delay for you?
No, it should be instantaneous. So why don't you try presenting and then change your slides?
Okay. So.
Yep, changed.
So, but he's going to be in Chicago.
Changed.
But if he's on like that, I can say, so people share video, now Dave's going to talk to you about driving business visits or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's instantaneous. I can see it.
Okay. All right, that's okay then.
Let me just see if there is a way that you can hand control. Remote desktop for Google Plus Hangouts. So apparently you can. Invite people. Yeah, let's try this. And then, so if you click on the little, if you go into Google screen and then hit the plus, add more apps. There's something called Remote Desktop.
Which is the add.
From Chrome.
Which is the add more apps. Add apps, yeah. Remote desktop, right. Oh, hang on. I've just got rid of that like an idiot.
Sorry about that, Crispin. I accidentally jumped off the call. Hi, Crispin.
Hi.
I think we both accidentally clicked out of the call.
Yeah. So, right. So we were talking about
Chrome Remote Desktop.
Yeah. which I don't think I had activated, but I think I've probably done that now.
So it's a browser plugin that you install.
Yeah.
And then it will give you different options of remote assistance or my computers. So it's the remote assistance bit I assume that we would want to try and use. My installation is just doing it now, so give it 30 seconds. I know this is a pain to set up the first time, but hopefully once everyone learns the system, it should be quite straightforward. I would hope.
So it's showing up here, and I thought I went through the process of adding it in as a plug-in to Chrome, but I guess it ought to appear here now, shouldn't it?
2 seconds. Okay. Okay. So, are you using Chrome or are you using
Chrome? Yeah.
Two seconds. Get started. Remote assistance. Share this computer for another user to see and control. Okay, so if you go to Chrome, oh, you're on Windows, aren't you? If you press the three little dots in the right-hand side of Chrome, it should be the same. Very right-hand side.
Yeah.
Then halfway down, just go to. Where is it in Chrome? I just went to settings and then I went to extensions. That's how I got there. And then there's Google Chrome Desktop.
So
why is there not like a button or anything? It's completely useless.
So I got this thing on the right. I don't know if you can see it on my screen. Can you?
Oh, hang on a second. Are you still screen sharing via the on the Google Hangouts window? If you just share your screen, then I'll be able to see.
So I've got this thing over here. Bloody hell.
No, so that's not the one. So if you click on that, it'll pop up a little window and it'll say this is no longer supported. Click on that where it says Chrome Remote Desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah, click on that one. Classic.